I'm Jordan Bonke with your top stories from the ABC15 Arizona newsroom. So in 2024, there were over 75 drownings and near drownings in the valley heading into the summer. Our Adam Klepp speaks with one valley mom who lost her son in 2022, and she hopes that her son's story can help educate families and ultimately help save a life.
Braxton was obsessed with Captain America, Spider-Man, and the Hulk. He got the name Super B-Dog at his daycare. So the event is called the Super B-Dog Memorial 5.
Memorial Run, because Braxton Ackerman tragically drowned in his backyard pool in 2022.
He found his way into our pool through our fence that was broken.
Braxton had just turned 4. For his mom, Ashley, starting her nonprofit, Swim for Braxton, is how she keeps his legacy alive.
So my goal with this is that everybody hears us and understands that this is preventable, and all of us together, loud, can make sure people in this state and people around this country know that.
This is the 3rd annual run.
And 100% of every runner's registration fees goes towards getting Valley families swim lessons for their kids.
Partnering with Goldfish Swim, Swim for Braxton has helped 40 and counting local kids get free swim lessons, as you can get your child signed up when they're as young as 6 months old.
You might think it's too young, but it is so important. Teaching them how to float on their back, teaching them, they learn those skills super young, super small, so that it comes naturally once they're older.
Posted on the running path are pictures of other Arizona children who have drowned, along with water safety messages, showing this issue is bigger than just Braxton and what they're running for.
For Braxton, so I can win the race for Braxton.
We feel close to the cause, and we get to celebrate their brother who's still here. It keeps Braxton alive.
If you weren't able to make the run but still want to help out, you can go to swimforbraxton.com and donate, and also get connected to resources to help with swim lessons or pool fences. Adam Klepp, ABC15 Arizona.
Adam, thank you. Water safety is also top of mind for the Glendale Fire Department. This weekend, they held a water safety workshop to help families learn more about safety around the water and what to do in an emergency.
It's really important to keep your eyes on both children, and then as adults, make sure you're not swimming alone. You always pair up with somebody and have an emergency plan in place. Learning CPR is kind of your first step in taking action, because if there is an emergency, you want to be prepared.
Already this year, emergency responders in Glendale have reported to a drowning call at a home near 59th Avenue in Bethany Home. Our Sweet James chopper over the scene. This is back in February. A 12-month-old almost died after being found unresponsive in a bathtub. It's a story ABC15 has been following for a decade. The case of Allison Feldman, the 31-year-old Scottsdale woman who was brutally killed inside her own home. This was in 2015. And happening this week, the United States Supreme Court will decide whether to take this case. So how do we get here? This case marks the very first time familial DNA was used in Arizona, pointing police to Ian Meacham. Ultimately, DNA from the scene was compared to a blood sample taken by Scottsdale police in 2015 when Meacham was arrested for a DUI. All of this leading to his 2018 arrest for murder. But before the case went to trial, a judge ruled that the DNA evidence couldn't be used. The Arizona Supreme Court would go on to reverse that decision, with that trial now slated to begin in October. But now Meacham's attorney is challenging the state Supreme Court's decision and asking the U.S. Supreme Court to take the case. The judges are expected to make that decision tomorrow morning. Of course, ABC15 will be sure to bring you the very latest developments on the air and online.
Tracking your forecast, I'm meteorologist Justin Hobbs. Getting the new week underway with a slightly warmer temperatures as we head into the afternoon, but we'll start the morning off here in the valley in the upper 50s, so maybe a light jacket to start the day, but lots of sunshine in store for us as we go through our Monday. 76 by noon, up to 83 degrees, so still below average for us this time of the year. We should be closer to that 88 mark. Now, if you are going to be outside for prolonged periods, make sure you're putting that sunscreen on. You can burn in as quick as 15 minutes. Elsewhere across the state, going to be waking up to the 20s from the Canyon, Flagstaff, all the way to Heber. Meanwhile, 43 for Sedona as you wake up in the morning. Western Arizona coming into those mid to low 50s. Warming up into the low 80s across the lower deserts. Meanwhile, up into the high country, 60s, 70s for Sedona, 58 degrees over in Flagstaff. Now, we'll continue to watch these temperatures warm. Here in the city, we'll get back up to 92 by Wednesday, getting into the mid-90s by Thursday and Friday and holding that into Saturday. Then we'll see possibly a big drop in temperatures by Sunday down to 78. Meanwhile, Flagstaff, a few little rain chances and temperatures in the mid-60s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.